Yeah, if you can do that then and document it, I think many people would be eternally grateful. The other project I'm going to start working on next weekend is when I first got my license, I didn't have the radios with me at the time that I bought, and so I was in Maryland actually, and I installed Echolink on my mobile phone, and I was chatting to some guys on that, and they were talking about creating Echolink nodes and then having them through USB, going through like a Raspberry Pi and a USB sound card, going into a like cheap Wouxun or Baofeng radio, and then sort of making it like a repeater, and then so you get another HT and you talk to the radio, and then that goes through the sound card, sorry, via RF from your HT to the other HT, out of that HT into the sound card, and then back in through the Raspberry Pi, which connects it to Echolink, and then use like DTMF tones to send commands backwards and forwards. And, I've seen a couple of people on YouTube who set up some quite elaborate setups using that. I'm not very good with electronics and soldering and whatnot, so I saw a board. I forget what it's called now. Let's see if I have it here. Yeah, it's called. It's by Tigertronics. It's Signalink. Which I think is pretty much what all those other people sort of built themselves. I can just plug that Signalink into a Raspberry Pi and into a radio via the headset port, the handset port, and do the same thing. So hopefully I should have that by next weekend, and I'll enjoy playing with that one. Back over to you, sir. KD2HY.
Yeah, KD2HY, K5OZ. And I'm getting out in the Never Never Land where the cell phone may not cover here, so if I drop out, that's probably why. But no, I've done something similar. I actually got a program at home called Comcat where I can connect to my TS2000, Kenwood TS2000 at home and run everything from my iPad or my iPhone and talk over. It's pretty neat. The only thing I wish I had on the iPhone was a push-to-talk. That's the only time you have to hold a button on the screen, which just isn't the same feel as a push-to-talk. But it does everything else, so that works out great. You get a little bit of a delay of about a half a second to a second sometime on the audio. So you have to get used to that because you're going over the internet. But other than that, it's a remote rig, and I usually take that and operate to a lot of DX or RF, HF from I do a lot of traveling too, and within the United States, and do a lot of this from the hotels where I go to work. That's pretty neat. Have something to do on back